Hey everyone, it's Jackie with Manifesting with Jackie. Just want to welcome all the new viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video, and all the returning viewers. Thank you so much. Wanted to talk to you all about something. Talk to you about your mental diet, your specific person, money, whatever. Are you using a mental diet when you're manifesting? Like, what is a mental diet? Basically, what a mental diet is, where you're observing your thoughts, you're observing your inner conversation with yourself, and you're doing this on a daily basis. Mental diet is basically, it's an excellent tool for manifestation. The law of assumption clearly states that whatever you assume, whatever you think that is true, will become your new reality. So with a mental diet, like I said, it's a tool. And what it does, it helps you focus on your thoughts, that will help you with your manifestation journey. Mental diet basically is everything. It's what you need to manifest the life and the desire that you want. Basically, when you're on a mental diet, you observe every thought that you have. You observe every inner conversation that you have. You do not want to be consuming a lot of negative thoughts. Will you have negative thoughts? Yes, you will. We're only human. But once you start doing your mental diet, you're going to get better and better at this. This is not going to be something that you can change overnight, because it takes time. And plus, the way our mind is wired, it's wired to think about things from the past. It's wired to think about certain things. It's kind of just wired just to protect us and keep us safe. But if you use your mental diet with your SP, basically, I'm going to give you my steps on how I do my mental diet. It has absolutely worked for me when manifesting SP, when manifesting money, basically when manifesting everything. You want to basically stay positive. You want to be feeling good, because you don't want to be sad and have negative thoughts all the time. So what I would say for you to do, just so you can be observant of your thoughts, is to get into like a daily practice of meditating. You can do this like 10 minutes a day, just basically meditating, letting those thoughts that you have come to surface so you be able to deal with them. Because once you sit down and meditate and like those thoughts come up, if they're negative, you're going to be able to deal with them. Also, when you have these negative thoughts, you want to make sure to check in with yourself to see how you're feeling. If I'm manifesting SP and I get a negative thought of they're not committed to me, they're not texting me or calling me, how do that make you feel? So you want to monitor those emotions that you may have. The next step that I do, I use the mental diet to monitor my thoughts and my inner conversation with myself, because you have thoughts going in your head over and over. And if you're manifesting your SP, you may be thinking of the last breakup that you guys have, and you are playing that over and over in your head. You're repeating the scenes. That's your inner conversation that you're having with yourself. So you got to go on a mental diet in order to change those thoughts, change those inner conversations you're having with yourself. You want good. You don't want to be feeling sad. You don't want to be continue to thinking about the past. You want to have you want to be in a good mood. Like your inner conversation could be you and your SP celebrating your wedding, or you getting the ring that you want, or your SP taking you out for dinner, or if it's money, you're seeing your money in your bank account constantly grows. That should be the inner conversation that you should be having with yourself on a daily basis. That's why a mental diet is needed, and it's a lifestyle. So if you're not on a mental diet, I challenge you to do a 7-day mental diet. That way you can prepare yourself to how a mental diet works. Once you start doing it and you get better and better, it's going to become so easy to you that you're not going to really even think about it. I've been doing it for a while that it's part of my lifestyle. It's part of a daily routine for me. It's not something that I got to do, because I'm always checking my thoughts. I'm always making sure that my inner conversation is aligned with what I'm manifesting. So that's why you want to check those thoughts, check the negative thoughts. You want to start feeling better. You want to start remaining positive. That's why we always say speak your positive affirmations. But if you're constantly replaying it over and over, over and over, what happened? The breakup, the fight. Guess what? You're going to continue to manifest that. So you go on a mental diet. If a negative thought creeps in, you start that mental diet all the way over again until you go through your day and you have no negative thoughts. That's how you train your mind to think positive. You may not be able to control that first thought, but you dang on sure can control every thought after that. So if you manifesting your SP, mental diet is important. If you're trying to manifest your career, that's important because you don't want to focus on what you don't have. You don't want to focus on the lack of those things. You want to be speaking to yourself as though you already have what you're manifesting. And you want to feel good. So that's why your inner conversation needs to be whatever you're manifesting. It needs to be that way. Now, I'm going to give you some of the benefits of a mental diet. It keeps you in a positive mindset. It's your first step towards like self-awareness of being aware of what you're thinking. It makes your mood better. When you feel good, you look good, things start coming to you. You're not sad about things. I mean, can you manifest in a negative mindset? Yeah, but why? Who wants to when you're going to just constantly replay that cycle over and over? No. It raises your vibration. Another thing that the mental diet helps with, it helps you get rid of that monkey mind, that scattered mindset where you're constantly thinking of all the bad things that may happen in your life. So once you're on that mental diet, it helps with that. I mean, you can basically use the mental diet to manifest like anything, soulmate, SP, job. I mean, it works for everything. I mean, like with money, you're in a conversation, you need to like maybe imagine your friend or your sister, cousin, brother, whoever, congratulating you on winning the lottery or saying that you have so much money. That's your inner conversation, and you need to replay that over and over in your head. Because one thing about it, if you think that you're poor, if you think that you don't have the car or the house you want, guess what? You're going to continue not to have those things. So that's why you go on a mental diet. My thing is, do this for a couple weeks. Whatever you're manifesting, whether it's a SP, whether it's money, do it for a couple weeks. Have that inner conversation with yourself. Change your thoughts, those negative thoughts, into positive thoughts. And then you just let it go. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about how it's coming. Because guess what? Whatever you're manifesting, it's going to come to you. You're going to get it. But you have to be in control of your thoughts. You got to know what's going on with yourself. You got to know. So make the mental diet a part of your lifestyle. Take the 7-day challenge. Let it work for you. And another thing, you can't focus on what's going on in the 3D. A lot of times you get so focused on what's going on in the 3D that you're not aligning yourself with your manifestation. You get focused on, have they contacted you back? Have your SP called you back? Why they're not calling you? You focus on why you don't have that type of money. You have to ignore your current reality and just start creating scenes in your mind to what you want, what type of relationship you want. You don't worry if your SP haven't called you, haven't texted you. Don't you give your power away to the 3D. Don't do it. Because why are you focusing on what you don't want? The 3D doesn't mean anything. And remember, whatever you're manifesting, if it's a SP, they have no choice but to conform. Let it come into you. Let it flow naturally. Ignore the 3D. Go on a mental diet. Do your inner conversation and watch how things change for you. I promise you that it will change for you. I promise you. The mental diet will change everything about it. It will change everything. And you got to look at it when you're on a diet, aren't you tempted by certain foods, maybe donuts, stuff like that? Don't you get tempted by that? But you're on a diet, remember? So no, you wouldn't have that extra slice of pizza. Or you wouldn't go to Krispy Kreme donuts and get a box of donuts. You're on a diet. It works the same way with the mental diet for your thoughts and your inner conversation. The exact same way. So take the 7-day challenge. Commit to giving yourself 7 days. I promise you, once you keep doing it, it gets better. You will start to get better. Another tip that I done, and I do this every day. I wake up every morning and I command my day. I tell myself today is going to be a great day. I just know something wonderful is going to happen to me. I tell myself that every morning. You can't dwell on your negative thoughts, not even one single moment. You got to cut it off as soon as it comes to you. Do not spiral. Do not keep on going, because if you not notice, whenever you have a negative thought, one thought come in, and you don't try to change that thought, there go another negative thought coming in, there go another one coming in, and so on. So if you want to see changes, you want to see things going different, go on a mental diet. You have to. You have no choice. Stay positive. Know that you're human. Know that things are going to shift in your favor if you just stay focused and believe in yourself. With the mental diet challenge, it may take you the full 7 days. It just depends on how much negativity you have in your life. It just depends on what goes on in your mind on a daily basis. While you're on this mental diet, do not fear like negative thoughts creeping in. Like I said, don't give them any power. If you got to deal with like a negative situation at the time, don't dwell on it. Don't react to it. Another thing, like if somebody that you know, maybe they're talking down on their boyfriend, girlfriend, or they talking about they don't have any money, don't like ignore them. I mean, let them do their talking. But don't accept nothing that they says, because only you accept what affects your mindset, not nobody else. Be careful what you're watching. That helps me out a lot. I don't watch a lot of TV, and if I do, it's like love stories. I may watch some documentaries, stuff like that. I don't watch like the breaking up stuff like that, because you got to be mindful of what you're watching as well. You got to be mindful of what you're listening at. I don't listen to heartbreak music. I just don't, because that stuff is getting into your subconscious mind, and I don't want to manifest that. I want to feel good about certain things. So give the mental diet a try. Let me know how it works. Remember, everything is energy. Whatever you want, you can have. You just got to go after it. Okay? So start your mental diet for 7 days. Let me know how it works. If you're still tuning in, please be sure to like this video. Give me a thumbs up. And drop me a comment if you have any questions about how this mental diet work while manifesting. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I am out.